Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
If I didn't know no better, I'd tell you he's the greatest. I don't care what you say. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill. Most of these confident people we see is really delusional.
Well, you don't think they asked Chris Tucker to come back in the second Friday? Smokey was all in Smokey. There ain't no Friday without Smokey.
We all agree to that, and there's no next Friday without Friday, and there's no Friday after next without
Friday. We talking about the road because you said that they don't...
Here's the thing. Chris was allowed to make the decision. At the time that this is happening, Katt Williams is known for smoking weed. Willie Nelson is known for smoking weed. Right. Snoop's known for smoking weed, but none of us is really known except Willie. And I'm saying, Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoking weed. He don't smoke weed like that.
Right.
He in the church. He Michael Jackson's best friend. Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that?
No.
Me neither.
Hold on to your seats, because Katt Williams just dropped a bomb that Hollywood did not see coming. Naomi Campbell, the queen of the runway, the icon we've all admired for decades, has a secret. A secret buried deep on what insiders are calling the Eye of Horus Island. And Katt, he's exposing every single detail. Sources close to Katt say he got his hands on private recordings, encrypted messages, and documents that reveal a side of Naomi nobody was supposed to see. Private meetings, secret alliances, and shocking betrayals, all hidden beneath the glittering facade of fame. And get this, these revelations aren't just about fashion or elite parties. They allegedly touch some of the most powerful, untouchable people in the world. Social media erupted the second Katt hinted at what he knew. Fans are panicking, celebrities are scrambling, and Naomi is reportedly keeping a low profile. But here's the kicker. The most explosive part is yet to come. What really happened on that island? And why has Hollywood been trying to keep it buried for so long? Stick around, because by the end of this video, the truth will shock you, anger you, and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about fame, power, and betrayal. Before we get to the shocking island revelations, you need to understand the players, the stakes, and why this story is about to shake Hollywood to its core. Naomi Campbell isn't just a supermodel. She's an icon, a global powerhouse whose career spans decades, from the catwalks of Paris and Milan to the glittering covers of Vogue and Harper's Bazaar. But behind the glitz, the fame, and the paparazzi flashes lies a world that most of us can barely imagine, a world of influence, secret power plays, and alliances that are as deadly as they are glamorous. And at the center of this storm, Katt Williams. Katt has never been one to hold back. Known for his brutally honest commentary and fearless takes, he's someone who speaks truths Hollywood doesn't want you to hear. He's seen the industry from the inside, rubbed shoulders with the elite, and has a network of sources that span every corner of the celebrity world. And according to whispers from insiders, Katt's been sitting on something explosive, a revelation that could completely change how we see Naomi Campbell and the glittering empire she's built. The tension between the two goes back years. Naomi has always been untouchable, a figure almost mythical in her poise and control over the fashion world. But Katt, he's the wild card, the truth teller who doesn't play by anyone's rules. Sources claim their paths cross multiple times at private events, exclusive parties, and behind-the-scenes fashion extravaganzas. Each encounter added layers to the drama that have remained hidden until now. To understand why this scandal feels inevitable, you need to know the context. Naomi has long been linked, quietly, to some of the most powerful and controversial figures in the world. High-profile relationships, elite circles, and access to international networks have made her a gatekeeper of sorts. And Katt, with his ear to the ground, has been piecing together stories, leaks, and insider confirmations that suggest there's far more beneath the surface than anyone could have imagined. Even before the Eye of Horus Island revelations, Naomi was no stranger to controversy. From whispered disputes over mentorship in the modeling world to rumors involving international elite networks, her life has always been under a microscope. But what makes this story different is that the stakes aren't just personal, they're global. Sources indicate that certain activities allegedly linked to the island intersect with powerful people international business hubs, and even global political figures. Every step Naomi took in her career, every partnership she formed, and every trip she made appears to have been scrutinized by insiders, building a mosaic that Katt is now revealing piece by piece. The drama is compounded by the emotional intensity surrounding these revelations. Katt is not just exposing names or places. He's telling a story of betrayal, manipulation, and secrecy. According to insiders, Naomi's public image as a queen of fashion, the mentor, and the glamorous icon may have been a carefully curated facade hiding connections, decisions, and allegiances that are now being questioned. And the shocking part? Katt claims the documents, messages, and recordings he's seen suggest this facade was far more elaborate than anyone imagined, touching on the very core of Hollywood power, trust, and influence. What makes this scandal so gripping is the way it intersects with multiple worlds. Fashion, celebrity culture, elite networking, and shadowy international connections collide in a narrative that's both shocking and plausible. And Katt's role as the exposer is crucial. He's a bridge between the hidden truth and the public eye. Insiders suggest that Katt has been meticulously verifying every detail, from eyewitness accounts to private communications, ensuring that when he speaks, it's not just rumor. It's a story that will shake the industry. And here's where it gets even more intense. Sources say Naomi has been aware of Katt's investigation for months. Attempts to quietly manage the narrative, control the optics, and contain the fallout have reportedly failed spectacularly. The Eye of Horus Island, once a symbol of private luxury and exclusivity, has now become the focal point of one of the most explosive celebrity scandals of the decade. By the time this story reaches its next chapter, viewers will understand why the buildup was necessary. Every friendship, every alliance, and every decision made by Naomi Campbell now takes on a new weight. Katt's revelations are not just gossip. They are a carefully constructed expose that threatens reputations, careers, and the perception of power itself. So, as the tension rises, one question hangs over all Hollywood. What really happened on Eye of Horus Island? And why has Katt Williams waited until now to pull back the curtain? The stage is set. The players are in position, and the story that about to unfold will redefine how we see fame, influence, and betrayal. Stay close, because the first explosive twist is coming, and it's going to leave everyone in shock. Now, this is where everything explodes, and I need you to remember, this is an unfolding dramatic storyline built from insider claims, alleged leaks, and industry whispers, but the shock factor? Off the charts. According to multiple behind-the-scenes sources, the real storm began when Katt Williams reportedly referenced a private gathering connected to what insiders call the Eye of Horus Island Circle, a coded name used in elite chat groups for an ultra-exclusive invite-only retreat. The moment he mentioned it, people in the room allegedly went dead silent. One insider said, "You could feel the panic, like someone pulled oxygen out of the air." The alleged scandal centers around a closed-door event attended by high-level fashion figures, power brokers, and celebrity gatekeepers. No cameras, no press, no official guest list. But then, a supposed internal message thread surfaced. Screenshots began circulating in private Discord groups and gossip forums. The messages were allegedly between an event coordinator and a stylist connected to Naomi's circle. One message read, "Confirm Anna's arriving separately. Horus protocol applies. No cross-group photos. Phone sealed." Another said, "Katt cannot be allowed near the South Wing session. That's non-negotiable." And that's where things got ugly, because if these leaks are even partially real, it suggests Katt wasn't just randomly talking. He may have been deliberately kept away from something. And according to one source close to him, that's exactly what triggered his investigation. Katt allegedly told a private audience member after a show, "When people try too hard to keep you away from a door, that's the door you kick open." From there, the emotional fallout reportedly spiraled. A former event staffer, now turned anonymous whistleblower, claimed there was a heated confrontation during a pre-event planning call. The whistleblower alleges a voice matching a senior fashion figure shouted. If he connects Naomi to the island theme, the whole structure collapses. Collapses? What structure? That single word sent rumor channels into meltdown. Then came the so-called mirror room audio. A grainy, distorted voice clip leaked on a private blog, allegedly recorded near restricted villa space. The voice, unverified, says, "Everything here runs on symbolism. Horus sees. Horus remembers. Horus protects the circle. People online lost their minds. Conspiracy channels exploded overnight. Symbol analysts, fashion historians, and influencer detectives began connecting Naomi's past Eye of Horus jewelry appearances, editorial shoots, and charity gala themes to this so-called island branding. Probably coincidence. But in viral drama, coincidence is gasoline. Emotionally, the narrative turned volcanic. Fan groups split in half. Some defended Naomi fiercely, calling the entire storyline a manufactured smear campaign. Others claimed the pattern of secrecy, symbolism, and elite isolation events looked suspicious. Then a second alleged leak dropped. This one far more personal. A supposed direct message exchange, claimed to be from a talent scout to a junior model, read, "You were recommended through Ann's mentorship channel. Horus retreat attendance increases placement odds. Be grateful. Be quiet." No verification. No authentication. But the wording alone was enough to send shockwaves through online communities. Katt then added fuel, without naming Naomi directly, during a podcast-style interview appearance where he said, "When mentorship starts requiring silence instead of growth, you're not being guided, you're being handled." That line went viral in under 2 hours. Clips everywhere. Reaction videos. Breakdown threads. Lip-reading analysts. Yes, even that. Behind the scenes, according to insiders, emotions were running nuclear. One fashion PR manager allegedly resigned from a campaign tied to Naomi's network within 48 hours of the rumor wave. Another anonymous stylist posted, "I won't be quiet anymore. Some islands aren't vacations, they're filters." Then deleted it 10 minutes later. Too late. Screenshots live forever. But here's where the first major twist hits. And nobody saw this coming. A travel ledger image surfaced, again unverified, showing a booking block labeled not under Naomi's name, but under a foundation connected to fashion mentorship programs. Same dates, same region, same coded Horus symbol in the margin, which flipped the entire narrative. Because now the online theory wasn't just about a secret elite retreat anymore. It was about whether a mentorship pipeline and an exclusive island event were somehow overlapping in logistics. That accusation, fair or not, detonated across social media like a bomb. And just when people thought Katt would go quiet, he posted a cryptic line on his socials. "Symbols don't scare me. Secrets do. And I just found the map." No explanation. No follow-up. Just that. And according to 2 separate rumor accounts, a second data drop is coming. Bigger. Names included. If that happens, this story doesn't just trend. It explodes. Ready. Because the escalation is next. Now the situation didn't just grow. It detonated. What started as whispers, coded messages, and alleged leaks suddenly turned into a full-blown digital wildfire. Within 24 hours, multiple commentary channels, gossip blogs, and drama streamers were all repeating the same phrase. The Horus files are real. Not verified, but viral. And in today's attention economy, viral moves faster than truth. A supposed insider thread appeared on a private forum claiming that Katt Williams had been shown a sealed presentation labeled Horus Access Map, a document allegedly outlining invitation tiers, restricted zones, and sponsor figures connected to the island retreat concept. Again, unconfirmed, but the specificity made people uneasy. The post claimed certain high fashion power players weren't just attendees, they were gatekeepers. Then came the escalation moment that changed the narrative. A short blurred video clip leaked, said to be from a closed luxury dock area, showing welcome signage with stylized eye symbol and the phrase, "Vision belongs to the chosen." Internet detectives immediately tied the symbol to past fashion event visuals Naomi once appeared around. Runway backdrops, jewelry motifs, editorial props. Probably artistic coincidence, but online, it became pattern evidence overnight. Reaction videos hit millions of views in hours. Katt added pressure, without saying names. During a live stand-up set, he paused mid-joke and said, "Y'all ever notice how the people who preach empowerment always got the most locked doors?" The crowd laughed, but online, the clip spread with a different tone. Commentators claimed he was signaling directly at the mentorship gatekeeping angle from the earlier leaks. Then the shocking reveal rumor dropped. A drama reporter account claimed, citing an unnamed logistics contractor, that the so-called Eye of Horus Island events allegedly required NDAs not just for guests, but for temporary staff and creative recruits. The claim said some attendees were listed under development placement. That phrase alone ignited outrage. Critics online interpreted it as talent filtering. Supporters said it was normal for private luxury retreats. The divide turned vicious. Celebrity reaction posts, real and fake, started circulating. One viral screenshot showed a verified designer account posting, "Y'all screaming conspiracy because you were never invited. Privacy isn't guilt." Another creator fired back, "Privacy doesn't need symbols and seal phones." But here's the turn nobody expected. A second alleged message in the earlier whistleblower surfaced, and this one directly raised the stakes. Katt didn't find the island. He found the sponsor list. That's why they're scared. Sponsor list. That phrase changed the temperature instantly, because now the storyline wasn't about secret gatherings. It was about who funds them. Power, money, influence, protection. Within hours, live stream panels were arguing, lawyers on creator channels were speculating, and fan communities were at war. Naomi supporters called it a coordinated smear narrative built on symbolism and rumor stacking. Critics said the smoke was too thick to ignore. And right at peak chaos, Katt posted one more line. Next drop isn't symbolism, it's names. No context, no timeline, no clarification, just a promise. And if that promise is real, the fallout won't stay in fashion circles. It goes global. The internet didn't just react, it erupted. Within hours of Katt Williams' cryptic posts and the so-called Horus leaks, every major social platform turned into a battlefield. Trending tabs were flooded. Hashtags split into two clear camps. Hashtag stand with Naomi versus hashtag expose the circle. No middle ground, no patience, just digital warfare. Fan communities went into overdrive. One viral supporter post read, "Y'all try and turn symbolism and private events into crimes." Naomi built her legacy for 30 plus years. You can't cancel excellence with rumors. But critics fired back just as hard. When there are this many leaks, this many patterns, and this much smoke, people are allowed to ask questions. Fame shouldn't be immunity. Live debate streams started pulling record numbers. Commentary creators hosted 3-hour emergency panels breaking down screenshots, symbols, travelogues, and Katt's wording frame by frame. Body language analysts, yes, even them, began reviewing Naomi's past interviews, claiming her pauses and phrasing now felt different. Supporters called that desperate reach. Opponents called overdue scrutiny. Then came the celebrity layer, and that's when things got even messier. Several public figures posted vague but loaded messages. One chart-topping rapper tweeted, "Truth always sounds crazy before receipts drop." A top model replied minutes later, "Or lies sound loud before lawsuits drop." Screenshots of both went viral instantly. A fashion house creative director posted, "Private luxury retreats are normal in this industry. Stop turning exclusivity into conspiracy." Underneath, a viral reply ratioed the post. Then why the seal phones and coded language? Even daytime talk shows and entertainment news channels jumped in. Carefully, one segment described the situation as a fast-spreading online controversy built on unverified leaks, symbolic connections, and comedian commentary. Another network called a case study in how viral suspicion can outpace verified fact. But that caution didn't slow the outrage, it amplified it, because now mainstream coverage made the story feel official. Anonymous industry insiders, real or not, began sending statements to gossip pages. One claimed, "Half the fashion elite are in panic mode. Not because guilt is proven, but because private networks are being dragged into public conspiracy." Meanwhile, Naomi supporter groups organized defense threads highlighting her charity work, mentorship programs, and decades of documented advocacy. They accused drama channels of building a narrative through association stacking and dramatic editing. Opposition threads counter with timelines, photo collages, and connection maps, most speculative, but visually persuasive enough to keep the controversy alive. The most viral split came from a single question repeated everywhere. Is this an exposure or a digital witch hunt? And right when the argument reached peak saturation, a major entertainment blogger posted a chilling teaser line, reportedly from someone close to Katt's circle. Public reaction is phase 1. Industry reaction is phase 2. Phase 3 is disclosure. No one knows what phase 3 means yet, and that uncertainty is pouring gasoline on an already uncontrollable fire. Before you click away, understand this. What you just heard is a developing story narrative, and the smoke hasn't cleared yet. Every hour, new clues, new claims, and new denials are surfacing, and the line between rumor, strategy, and truth keeps getting blurrier. That's exactly why this case has people glued to their screens. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Katt is dropping coded warnings on purpose, or building hype around symbolism and coincidence? Is Naomi being unfairly pulled into a storm of speculation? Or is there more behind the silence than we're being told? If a vault really exists in the storyline, what do you think is inside it? Secrets, leverage, or nothing at all? Drop your take in the comments. But be specific. I read the sharpest theories for the next episode. If you want the next update the moment it drops, hit subscribe and turn on alerts. The next part reportedly includes a named witness, a missing recording, and a timeline nobody has connected yet. This story isn't closing, it's widening. Stay close.